Ever get lost mid-fight because your counter movement is trash? You know how to move, but the second you're up against someone else who does too, all of that goes out the window. Today, we're breaking down one of my most requested topics: how to counter movement using movement. It starts by synchronizing movement with your crosshair. The goal: stay centered while making yourself hard to hit. One of the first steps to mastering this is strafe aiming, a slick 1-2 combo of sprint slides, used to dodge shots while lining up your counterfire. At mid-range, you've got more space to breathe. The stakes are lower, but the habits you build will translate to more advanced movement. This is just where you develop crosshair discipline, muscle memory for directional shifts, and how to move without throwing off your aim. Once you've got a knack for the basics, it's time to get close quarters and personal. As you slide past the ops, your crosshair should naturally track back onto them. But if that pull feels wide or sluggish, your body just outpaced your aim, and now you're stuck playing catch up. That's your danger ping. Forget trying to make a hard flick. Instead, sprint back toward the side your opponent is heaviest on, then slide as you flip directions to cut underneath or across them. Tactical sprinting takes the lead, while crosshair repositioning follows in perfect sync. Now, spotting when you're out of position to track the enemy goes beyond just your crosshair feel. It's about reading their movement, especially when they counter strafe. Let's break down a few highlights. I'm going to freeze frame each clip at the moment I'm most vulnerable, and you're going to call out the optimal strafe to turn the fight. I grab an early advantage with the slide left, canceling just outside their field of view. They bunny hop over me. What's the move? My opponent hopped over my right shoulder, so if you told me to reverse right with a U strafe, you got it perfect. Now let's slow it down. What happens when you've got total control, but their body language screams, I'm about to bounce back. If your crosshairs are even slightly off and you sense a recovery shaping up, don't rush the shot. Instead, hit a second move in the opposite direction of their recovery path. It breaks their rhythm and forces them to readjust, while you line up an even better shot than before. The more your movement syncs with your aim, the sharper your instincts become. Angles like sliding past their off shoulder trigger automatic baked-in reactions. And if they manage to get behind you, it doesn't shake you, because there's always a counter move for the counter move. One theme connects it all. Macro flicks are dead. Center-locked movement is meta. Master this rhythm, and you master the most intricate system close quarters combat has ever seen. Webby movement.